Delegate from Virginia Beach, Delegate Fagans.
Mr. Speaker, I rise for a point of personal privilege.
Delegate has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, in communities that many of us serve in, a question is often asked: who you with? At its core, it means who do you stand with? Well, Mr. Speaker, it seems the top leaders in our executive branch in Virginia stand with chaos and indifference, while the health and well-being of millions of Virginians are under attack. The Trump administration's reckless decision to cap indirect cost for the National Institute of Health has slashed billions from life-saving research, funding that is leading breakthroughs in treatments for cancer, Alzheimer's, ALS, diabetes, and countless other diseases. Let's be clear about these cuts, where these cuts are coming from. They're being championed by President Trump and Lex Luthor wannabe Elon Musk. They are not just numbers on a budget sheet. They are a direct assault on decades of leadership and research that America has done in scientific progress. And you want to know what's worse? Our governor and attorney general, leaders who swore to protect Virginians, they've been really silent on this issue. So I asked the governor and the AG, who you with? The governor had time for a White House photo op 7 days ago, not to speak out on medical providers at hospitals in Virginia who had lost their jobs, but just to be there for a photo op, while there's been worsening wait times in Virginia for veterans. The Attorney General, he had time to scold Costco over diversity initiatives within their own company, but refused to join 22 other states in suing to block these cuts, states that took action and won. Virginia, a state with some of the most to lose, sat on the sidelines and abandoned its responsibility because of its leaders. And the consequences: millions will lose access to life-saving treatments, critical disease research will stall, and families battling rare illness will be left without hope. All the while, medical professionals across Virginia will lose their jobs due to reckless federal cuts. These cuts, they threaten UVA Health, their research and patient safety programs, cripple Virginia Tech's global competitiveness and the national security efforts, and leave VCU's Massey Cancer Center with a massive funding gap. So I asked the governor and AG again, who you with? All of this so two billionaires can dismantle every safety net, watch the destruction as the world burns, and then smugly declare, see, we told you the system doesn't work. Meanwhile, they line their pockets while real people from Lee County to Virginia Beach and everywhere in between, they will suffer. The governor and the attorney general have ignored every call to action. So I ask again, when will they stand with Virginians instead of catering to the wealthy elites who do not care about us? Are they with chaos, or are they with science and compassion? I don't know if they're ever going to answer this, Mr. Speaker, but I do know this: we're with the people of Virginia. That's who we're with. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.